Today we're going to look at snapping 360 images from Google Street View. So this is really helpful for if you're wanting an exact background for one of your models to show exactly what's in the background. So in this case, we've got the Eiffel Tower. If we go to this website, and I will add it in the comments if I remember, it goes through how to snap images from the Street View. And I will go through that as well in this little tutorial. So firstly, we're going to open Google Maps like you would usually, and for the purpose of this, I'm going to be using Hawthorne and Swinburne Technologies campus. So we're going to pull this little man out anywhere onto a street, so wherever you want your street view. So I might go just down here somewhere along Burwood Road. So you can pan around like you usually do, find what look you want. I might go this way a little bit to try and get some of that AMDC in there as well. Once you're happy with your street view, we're going to copy the URL. So we're going to take it exactly how it is in the taskbar. Next up, we're going to download this program. So it's called iStreetView and it's at iStreetView.com. If you've got a Windows, download for Windows. If you've got a Mac, download for Mac and follow the instructions. Alright, once you've got your Google Maps, we're going to come into this new website, iStreetView.com, and we're going to load a panorama. So we're going to copy the address and load it. We're now going to find that the panorama ID comes up here in this little clipboard. We're going to click on the little paperclip and that'll copy. We're then going to open our app, put in the correct ID and download. Then when I start downloading, a whole heap of tiles to make up that 360. Once it's finished downloading, you can head down and you can see your panorama. If you've got multiple different images, you'll click on that down arrow to get multiple. So there's single or multiple if you've got multiple IDs. It gives you a little bit of information about all of the location, dates, times, and you can open in a 360 viewer, which will then bring you back into a similar view of Google, except you won't be able to walk. So this is really, really helpful for if, say, we're going to delete this road and put a building here in the middle, you'll be able to do that in this. I'll add some images as well, so let me get out of this. This is one of the 360s I did previously, and if we just pause that for a moment, we can see this building, which doesn't actually exist on City Road in Melbourne. So you've got the normal 360 with all your buildings in it, and you've got the new building. So it does take a little bit of effort of cutting and pasting, especially items in the foreground like cars and trees, things like light posts and other buildings. But there is your building within the context, and it looks very real. So if you get the right angle, it'll look really real in its surroundings. So that's how we get HDRI 360 images as a background. So we might look at how we get those into Max like any other 3D background. So we're going to go up and find the materials editor. We're going to open the slate editor. I'm going to search for HDRI environments and click and drag that on. That'll open this place where you can find them. If you find where you saved your image, it'll pop up here. We then need to go, might need a moment to, going to go up to the rendering environment, pull from that output into where it says none, and we're going to copy it as an instance. And if we close out of those ones and open up a viewport, when we pan around, we can see that that background is added. So anything you put in to 3ds Max will now have that background. This is really good for having what background you want. So not all of the HDRI environments which are added in 3ds Max are very good. Another option is to then go through from those environments, find out where they store, so up in here, so make sure you note down that file location, and you can add all your own in there as well. This can be added for, I'm pretty sure Google does different times of day, and you can even go back in history to see what it looked like in the past. So that is all on my tutorial for HDRI maps as a background, and how to get those off Google Images. So thank you.